What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dollar Mike back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about more investing stuff. I told you guys I'm going to be dropping a lot of stock market content this month, or at least I'm trying to. Either way, we're going to be talking about more stock market content today. And basically in this video, I just want to go over a different way to actually find out a new way to pick stocks if you have no idea how to pick some stocks in the stock market. This is a very basic way of how to pick stocks, but if you don't know what to do or you don't know what to invest in, then this will definitely be a great video for you. So let's not waste any more time. Let's talk about buying the stock instead of buying the product. Let's get into the video. Let's go. Don't know what I do here on the channel. I make videos talking all about personal finance. That means saving, investing, budgeting, credit cards, anything relating to money. I got you covered right here on the channel. So definitely make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff if you're interested in stuff like that. Now let's not waste any more time. Let's talk about what I want to talk about today, which is basically something I kind of came up with. It's a brand new, I guess, beginner investing idea that I came up with after listening to one of the books that I got behind me, but this book in particular, Rule Number One. Now I'm not done this book right now. I'm listening to it via Amazon Audible, or listening to it via Audible. I'm not done with this book just yet, but listening to this book gave me an idea, and I thought about the idea even further after the recent Apple event where they just showed off the brand new iPhone 13. So the author of this book, Rule Number One, is Phil Town. Great book so far. Like I said, I haven't finished it just yet, but he mentioned a beginner investing strategy when it comes to actually picking stocks that I think is a pretty good strategy when it comes to picking stocks. I always recommend on my channel that you invest in what you know, and this strategy just shows you exactly how to do that. So let's go over it. So in the book, he mentioned the strategy. The strategy is not from him in particular. It's actually from another person known as Jim Collins, and the strategy is known as the hedgehog method. With the hedgehog method, what you want to do is draw 3 circles. So get a piece of paper, use your iPad, whatever, draw 3 different circles. Make sure those 3 circles are all overlapping with each other, so it'll be in kind of a giant triangular form. Once you have those 3 circles, then you can begin. So in the first circle, you're going to write down all the things that you're actually passionate about. So anything in life, whatever you're passionate about, it might be some type of hobby, sport, whatever you're passionate about. It might be cooking, who knows, whatever you're passionate about, put it in that one circle. It doesn't have to be long and drawn out. It can just be bullet points. Just put it in that circle. For me personally, I'm passionate about things like gaming, new technology, finance. Obviously, I teach you guys a whole bunch of finance stuff in my videos, educating others, so that makes sense. Content creation, I'm pretty passionate about that. I actually really like content creation. I'm surprised about that, to be honest. I never thought I'd really be a teacher, I guess you could say. I'm passionate about cars, food, movies, TV shows, cinema, film, all stuff like that. All passionate things that I'm personally passionate about. In that second circle, you're going to put things that you're actually skilled in. So whatever you're skilled in life, whatever you think your skills are, it doesn't have to be anything drawn out. Once again, it can be just the most random things. Whatever you're good at, put it in that second circle. For me personally, I'm pretty skilled at gaming. I'm not a pro or anything like that, and I probably will never go pro, but I think I'm pretty good at what I do when I actually play the games that I like to play. Understanding new technologies, that can be whatever. It doesn't have to be in the instance of computers. It could be in the instance of anything. IT support, I actually went to school for IT support, so I think I'm pretty good at the whole IT support type of thing. I'm moving on over into the cybersecurity world now. Might get some certifications for that, so I think I'm pretty skilled at that as well. Educating others, once again, pretty good at educating others. I personally feel like I have a decently successful YouTube channel. Only have 12,000 subscribers, but thank you every single one of you. Thank you very much for being a subscriber. I 100% love it, and I 100% appreciate you. And past that, I think I'm pretty skilled at finance. Overall, I understand how to save money, I understand how to invest money, how to budget my money, and I think I can help others do that as well. So I would say I'm pretty skilled in those things. It could be other things that I'm skilled in that I didn't put on my list. I'm not really that skilled in cooking, but I feel like I could be skilled in cooking if I simply cooked more. So I think that's a pretty solid thing. I could be more skilled in stuff like fashion, but fashion's not really my thing. I'd rather just get someone to be my what is it called? I guess designer, fashion designer. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not rich like that though, so I'll be putting on my own clothes and putting my own clothes together for the time being. But past that, you guys get the point. Whatever you're skilled in, it could be completely different from mine, and it probably is because we're all different people. Put it in that second circle. In that third and final circle, you're actually going to put in there what you spend your money in. So basically, whatever you buy, whatever type of products you buy, it could be like tech products, it could just be regular products that you buy every day that you might go to Target and get. You might go get some deodorant or something like that. I don't know. Whatever you buy, put it in that particular circle. Now, if you're someone like me, I spend a lot of money on a lot of different things. I have a lot of different interests. So in my particular situation, I would put the stuff in that circle that I spend the money in the most. And some of the things that I spend the money in the most is food, for sure. I spend a lot of money in food. I spend a lot of money in food. I buy a lot of food, whether it's fast food or actually going out to to eat, I try to go out to eat more than just getting regular fast food. Or honestly, I would like to cook more, but I just simply just don't do that. But going forward, I probably will, because I definitely would save a lot of money if I did. Spend a lot of money in food, spend a lot of money in new technologies. I'm a big fan of technology. I've always been a big fan of technology. I always want to have the newest thing. It doesn't have to be the newest iPhone every year, but generally speaking, that was me for a couple of years, buying the new iPhone every single year it dropped. I also spend a decent amount of money in gaming and entertainment. As you guys can tell, I have a beautiful PC right behind me that cost me like $2,000 alone just for the PC. I got an ultra wide monitor right here. That's a 4K. No, it's not 4K. I think it's 2K 1440p ultra wide monitor, gaming keyboard, all the good stuff, gaming mouse. I got another PC right here. So I spent a lot of money in technology, a lot of money in gaming, a lot of money in food, and also a lot of money in just general finance stuff. I put a lot of money towards my investments. I do that. I do a lot of money towards my savings and investing every single month, and I hope to make more money so I can put more money towards my savings and investing. So overall, I spent a lot of money in those things. Now pause the video, take your time, write everything down. Once you're done writing everything down and have everything overlap in those circles, then play the video, and then we'll get started where we are right here. So once you got everything written down, you got all three of the circles lined up, they're all overlapping one another. Whatever you're the most passionate about, you spend the money in the most, and you have skills in, is what goes into that middle section. Everything combined will go into that middle section. And whatever that is, those, generally speaking, are things that you probably should be looking at when it comes to investing in a particular stock, because to my understanding and to your understanding, those are probably things that you already know about in general. So in my particular situation, I have technology on there, I have food on there, I have film, entertainment on there, gaming kind of on there, and I also have finance. So I would look at those different industries, look at stocks that are in those industries, and then decide whether I want to be invested in stocks like that. Now, obviously, there's way more that goes into buying and investing in a single stock, but you guys already know, I say it on the channel all the time, invest in what you know first. And if you know something about a particular company, if you know how a company is run and all that kind of good stuff, then that's definitely a good start for you. You don't have to know everything all at once. The point is that you know something to get you started. So I'm going to use the Robinhood app for an example, but like I said before, you can search stocks in any of these industries right through Google or a whole bunch of different other stock websites that I'll have linked down below as well. But on Robinhood, if you click on the little search tab, click on browse or whatever, and then let's type in technology, because I spend a lot of money on technology. Let's type in technology. You can see all these different sections right here at the top. We got technology, tech, media, and telecommunications, and hardware. So let's go ahead and just click on technology. We see Robinhood here. It says the future is now. See companies researching and developing the technology we use in our daily lives, including electronics, software, computers, and information technology. Overall, there are 888 different stocks that you can be invested in that have somewhat of a technology aspect to them. They don't have to be 100% technology, but they have somewhat of a technology aspect to them on the Robinhood app right now. And you can do this on not any app, but you could, like I said, you can go on Google and search whatever you want to go ahead and search. Either way, you can see I'm already invested in some of these companies. Some of these companies are like Apple. I'm holding an Apple iPhone right here. So obviously it would make a lot of sense for me to be invested in Apple, especially since I buy a lot of their products, and that new iPhone 13 is coming up. I won't actually be buying it this year, most likely. I probably won't buy it this year, but you get the point. Definitely be invested in a stock or a company that you use on a daily basis, that you actually love their product, you love what they do, you understand what they do, like myself. It makes a lot of sense to be invested in a company like Apple. Microsoft the same way. I use a lot of Microsoft products at home and at my job. Every single day, we got the whole Office suite, we got SharePoint, we got all these different things that we got the cloud software, Microsoft Azure. I can never get the name right. But the point is, Microsoft's on here, Nintendo's on here, Disney's on here, Nokia's on here, Google's on here, Amazon's on here, Facebook's on here. Things that you probably use on a daily basis. And if we scroll down, it might be things that you might know about and other people might not. For instance, Shopify. I have my merch through Shopify. So you guys want to buy this t-shirt or other t-shirts, that's all ran through my Shopify merch store. Click the link down below if you want to check that stuff out. But you have Shopify, you have Texas Instruments. You guys don't know what Texas Instruments is. They basically, well, they do a whole bunch of things, but I know them the most from calculators, because I used to use their calculators in school when I was taking trigonometry and all these other different types of maths like calculus and stuff. So they make calculators, they do other things as well, but they're actually a great dividend stock for sure. They've been paying a dividend for a long time, but you get the point. You might not know all these companies, but you might know some of them, and you might know some of these companies that someone else might not. So you might know, oh, this is actually a really great company. I know exactly what they do. The other person doesn't know, and that could just be generally a leg up in the situation. So either way, that's just technology. You can go and search anything you want to go ahead and search on the Robinhood app. So let's go ahead and search food. Click on food and drink. We got Coke, we got B&G Foods. B&G Foods actually owns a whole bunch of different food companies that you probably eat on a daily basis. Maybe not a daily basis, because most of that food I think is like frozen. But like I said, Coke, B&G Foods, great dividend stocks, honestly. And they've been paying a dividend for a long time, especially Coke. It's been a really long time. I believe they're a dividend king, meaning they've been paying that dividend for over 50 years straight. That's a really good company to be invested in if you're just invested into that company for the dividend. I'm just saying, that's a personal reason. Just be invested into them. We got, what else we got on here? We got Colgate down here. We got Monster down here. We got Kraft Foods. You guys already know Kraft Foods owns a lot of stuff here as well. We got Hershey. We got General Mills. Same thing goes for General Mills. Whole bunch of different cereal brands. If you're into those cereals, you might want to be invested in General Mills. I don't know. You would go even further once you find these companies and do the research on those companies and find out if that's the right investment for you at this time, maybe later in the future. I don't know, but you would do all the research yourself, and I'll make a video talking about the research that you would need to do to actually get yourself started when investing into these particular companies. But you guys get the point. Like I said before, we'll make another video. I'll make another video going over type of research methods that you can use to go ahead and get yourself even further, so you're not just investing in a company that's just going to go down. You don't want to do that. You just don't want to do that. Why would you want to lose your money on purpose or by mistake? That doesn't make sense. You don't want to lose your money anyway. So that'll be made in another video, but this is just the concept for this video, and that's just how it goes. So you guys already know what to do. You already know what I talk about, what I preach here on the channel. Buy what you know and invest in what you know first, and then run with that other stuff later after you do your research on it. Either way, that's all I really got for today's video. I'll be back at it with more videos going over how you can actually find those particular stocks and what you would do once you find those particular stocks, because like I said, you don't want to invest your money and lose it. Nobody wants to do that. Either way, if you're interested in that type of content and bringing that type of content to you, then make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, be locked in for more stuff like this. I'll be making more content as days go on. Obviously, that makes a lot of sense. And check out the links down below, because the links down below will get you some free stocks to get started. It will get you some free cryptocurrency if you're interested in that, and it'll also get you some free money back in gas, or maybe a savings account that you're interested in. Maybe you're looking for a new savings account. Yada Savings is one of the best out there right now. They don't pay me to say that, wish they did, but it's really a great savings account. I use it for myself. If you want to grab yourself some merch like this t-shirt right here, that 9 to 5 is the tool to fund your dreams, then you can go ahead and grab this t-shirt if you want to on my website, link down below as well. And that's pretty much it. If you guys want to support the channel even further, you guys already know how to do that. It's on Patreon. And that's pretty much it for this video. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. I'm out. Dollar Mike. Peace.